Welcome back, everybody, to another video. And today I decided I'm going to do a separate video on my championship game predictions, which are tomorrow. Guys, it is a huge day tomorrow. It is going to decide if the NFL is going to be ruled by the empire for the foreseeable future, or if it ends now and we see some new teams in the Super Bowl. Guys, I really hope that we do. But anyways, we're going to talk about both games tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun. And we're going to see, what each team needs to do in order to win. And then what injuries we can expect with some of these teams. So let's not waste any time. Let's hop straight into it. And first, we'll talk about the Commanders and Eagles game, the NFC Championship. This is going to be the first game played on Sunday. I want to say in the afternoon-ish, at least for where I'm from. Out here in Arizona, it's going to be like 2:30 or 1, and somewhere in that time. So kind of an early game. But on the Commanders side of things, obviously their quarterback is Jaden Daniels, the rookie. Insane playoff run he's had this year. It's been crazy. Key injuries. They just lost their best offensive lineman, Sam Cosmi. I believe that's how you say his name, who is out with a torn ACL. He's done. And he suffered that against the Lions. Huge loss and a huge win. Very unfortunate there. I think it'll kind of bite them in the ass. Daron Payne, the defensive tackle, is questionable. And then Javonte Jean Baptiste, what a cool name, is questionable as well. Defensive end for them. I want to say both of those guys were limited to non-participants in practice. The offensive key, I think, is... Listen, the Commanders are going up against probably the best defense left in the playoffs right now. It probably might even be the best defense in the NFL. Not to mention the best pass defense in the NFL. I think they need to get creative in the run game. Use Austin Eckler to their advantage. Use Brian Robinson. Get creative and push the ball downfield in the run game. Use your quarterback as well. Read options, whatever you got to do. And then just take care of the ball. Because when you're playing a defense this good, the moment you start turning the ball over, which is what this Commanders team hasn't done this year, I think they'll very quickly, not be competitive in this game if they even have one turnover. I think that really changes things because it is going to be hard to move the ball against this team. They're going to have to be disciplined, and they cannot turn over the ball. They got to keep taking care of the ball like they've been doing all playoffs. And then the defensive key, I think, is just to not allow any big plays in the secondary. Listen, we can give all of our flowers to the Eagles secondary, but the Commanders secondary, they're very respectable as well. Very good pass defense. You're going to give up some big plays against Saquon. I think that's a given, especially since the Commanders don't have a strong run defense. Saquon is going to have a good game. Don't let Jalen Hurts do anything. Because if you're getting attacked from both sides, if you're getting Eiffel Towered by Saquon and Jalen Hurts, you're done for. You're done for in this game. Now on the Eagles side, obviously their quarterback is Jalen Hurts. Key injuries, they really don't have much. Their center, Cam Jurgens, is questionable, and I want to say he was a non-participant. So if he does miss this game, that is kind of big, but I don't really think it'll make a huge impact. Offensive key, very simple. Run the ball. Run the ball. Run the ball. Give the ball to Saquon. Don't be like the Ravens and just completely abandon the run game or your best running back or one of the best running backs in the league. Saquon is probably the best running back in the league. Give the ball to Saquon. This is not a good run defense. And just let him do his thing. Defensive key is just to throw off Daniel's rhythm and attack the right side of the line with Sam Cosmi out. I think that leaves them a little vulnerable on that side. So if I'm the Eagles defense and I have that good of a defensive line, I'm attacking that side of the line. Now listen, we're going to hop into our predictions here. And this is such a fun matchup. It's an NFC East matchup. Excuse me, I'm still getting over my cough. This is an NFC division matchup. Okay, I think I'm fine. This is an NFC East division bloodbath. It should be a really fun game. Is the rookie going to go to the Super Bowl, or are the mighty Eagles going to go to the Super Bowl? Listen, it's a fun matchup on paper. But I think when you really look at it, Jaden Daniels has had an insane playoff run as a rookie, and a lot of people are expecting it to continue. I'm going to be negative here. I'm going to be a negative Nancy. I think there's no way that Jaden Daniels is able to win this game. Don't be surprised tomorrow if the Eagles blow out the Commanders. I think when you really look at this matchup, it is not close. Jaden Daniels is a rookie. He is going into Philadelphia, and he's playing one of the top defenses in the NFL, one of the most disciplined defenses in the NFL at home, and they have Saquon Barkley. The Commanders' run defense is not fantastic. Saquon is going to run over them. And now with Sam Cosmi out, this offensive line is damaged against one of the better defensive lines in the NFL. And I'm telling you, Jaden Daniels has been really good. He's been really good these playoffs. But I'm telling you, he has to be perfect. He's going to have to be perfect. Like, I'm talking tits. Like, titty perfect in order to win this game. There is no margin for error for him. And I think for a rookie at this stage, man, he would have to be absolutely insane. So unfortunately, I'm going to be the negative Nancy here. I don't think it's going to be close. I think the Eagles are going to be going to the Super Bowl. Because like I said, the Commanders are going to have to be absolutely perfect in everything they do in this game in order to win. And I just don't see that happening. They've played the Buccaneers defense, who gave up massive games to Kirk Cousins, who, in hindsight, that does not look very good. And then they played a Lions defense that was basically a practice squad and was just absolute Swiss cheese. So I think this is a opponent that that's nothing like the opponents they faced in the previous two games. All right, guys, let's move on to... So now we have the Eagles in the Super Bowl, right? Let's move on to the Bills versus the Chiefs. This is where things get really interesting. On the Bills side of the ball, obviously their quarterback is none other than Josh Allen. Now, they got a couple injuries. Nothing crazy, but it is in their secondary, which is a little concerning. Taylor Rapp is out. Christian Benford is questionable. Taylor Rapp is, I want to say, safety corner. Christian Benford is a corner. Christian Benford was a non-participant in practice. Taylor Rapp is officially out. Those are two kind of key injuries in the secondary. Their offensive key, I think, is to attack the Chiefs secondary aggressively, more aggressively than what they were doing in the Ravens game. I think that I don't think the Bills are going to be able to really run the ball against Kansas City. I think Josh Allen is going to just have to play as aggressive as he can while taking care of the ball and have a good game. I don't think that the games where he's having 170 passing yards, 120 passing yards, that's not going to fly in this game. It's really not. If the Bills want to win, Josh Allen's got to play like someone just yanked on his balls and he is going balls out. All right? Defensive key to win. You got to take away the run game. Take away the run game. Don't let them run the ball down the field. Don't let Patrick Mahomes, put a spy on Patrick Mahomes. This is what he loves to do in the playoffs. He loves to get out of the pocket and do his, stupid little run. Don't let him do that. Take away the run game. Make Patrick Mahomes beat you with his arm. Make Patrick Mahomes have a all-time game because obviously you have the two injuries in the secondary. He's going to pick apart those areas of the secondary. Don't give them the run game because then that makes this a complete offense. I think if you make Patrick Mahomes beat you with his arm, I think it opens up more opportunity to stop this offense because Patrick Mahomes hasn't had the most insane year this season. I think most of the times that we've seen them win, it's a defensive battle. This Chiefs team put up 30 points maybe once in the regular season. This is not the Chiefs offense when they had Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, Damian Williams. This is not that offense. This is a much different offense with weapons that, obviously you have Travis Kelce. You want to take away that threat, but other than that, inexperienced weapons. And the same can be said for the Bills. But at the end of the day, I think that if you take away the run game, it makes Patrick Mahomes work his magic. And either he's going to work that magic or he's not going to work that magic. Maybe you'll get lucky. For the Kansas City Chiefs, the quarterback is obviously Patrick Mahomes. They have no injuries. No injuries. This is a completely healthy Chiefs team. We are doomed. Offensive key, capitalize off of penalties that are inevitable. And defensive key, put intense pressure on Josh Allen. That is the key to win. That is what the Ravens had to do to win. Josh Allen didn't even have a good game. Really what you're looking at this point is just to make Josh Allen commit turnovers. Make Josh Allen throw an interception or two. Because I think if you start doing that, then the game is kind of yours at that point. And it changes the tide, changes the momentum as a Ravens fan. Trust me, it really does. You got to put pressure on Josh Allen. Make him make some dumb decisions. And, they were doing that very well against C.J. Stroud and the Texans. If they do that against Josh Allen and the Bills, I don't see them losing this game. Now, this is going to be a close game. This is going to be a bloodbath. This is going to be two teams. You got one team who wants to three-peat and be a villain. You got the other team who wants to be a hero and finally get to the Super Bowl. Now, listen, I also don't want to be a downer here. But when you look at this game, you have a completely healthy Chiefs squad at home in Kansas City. I'm just trying to be realistic. I'm going to go 24-27 Chiefs. Go back to the Super Bowl. We might have an Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl, and I hope, dear God, we do not. Trust me, I hope we don't. But I'm preparing myself for that possibility. I am preparing myself for that very likely possibility. When you look at these matchups, all the Chiefs have to do is put pressure on Josh Allen. You have holes in the secondary when you're talking about the Bills. So unless they stop the run game, put pressure on Patrick Mahomes, it's going to be hard to win this game. I think it's going to be close. I think Josh Allen is going to do everything he possibly can to win. But I think at the end of the day, the Chiefs are going to barely win this game, either off of a blocked field goal or a penalty. It's going to be some dumb shit, but the Chiefs are going to win. And I apologize to everyone for making them realize that possibility. But, guys, that's all I have for you. A quick video, just some predictions and just some fun, talking points here. But let me know what you guys think. Who do you guys think is going to be in the Super Bowl? Who's going to win the Super Bowl? Let me know. I really hope, once again, we don't have an Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl, but it very well might happen, and I want you guys to be ready for that possibility. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you guys if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like. I appreciate all of your support. I will see you guys on the other side of these games, talking about our Super Bowl matchup. Hopefully, good things, positive things. If not, then fuck it. I don't know. Well, I'll see you either way. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Later.